Hey sis, what's going on, mama? What is going on? Happy Tuesday, honey. You know you was giving a old sickening beat over there, honey. I loved it. I really, really did. I loved it. One thing about it, nobody can come for your skills. That's what they can never do. Because the way that you blend and put colors together, baby, I can appreciate it. I can appreciate that, baby. You give looks for the stars. You really, really do. Now you do. Come on in, everybody. Let's talk about it. Hey T, what's going on, mama? Q Rob, hey baby. Yes, come on in, honey. We just gonna come on for a few minutes and we're gonna talk about last night. Get everybody's thoughts on how they think that the interview went, that the live went over there at Mona's, between her and Toxic Diamond. It is what it is. But what I want to say is this. Now, look, y'all, I'm over there listening to Jay Wilson. Baby, where the hell Jay Wilson came on with the scary baby face, hammers, and all? I said, Jay Wilson, you play too damn much. Baby, I hollered when I saw that scary baby face. I said, baby, that baby went through hell and back. Hey, TLG, that baby had been through hell and back. But I will say this, I had to agree with him. Now, if it was a case of, Mona trying to, revamp her channel, build her channel back up. Hey, Ashton, then, I get that part of it. But when they were talking about this list, did anybody hear the names that were on the list? Because y'all know Bama got a list of her own. Bama has a list of her own. So I'm trying to figure out if some of the names, which I'm sure they probably do, some of the names are on the same list. I'm trying to figure it out. Because see, one thing about it, the people down here on YouTube, they rarely change their tactics. They don't. When they call themselves going in on somebody, oh, they do it. They do it all the way. And then expect no repercussions from it. It is what it is. They continue to bully. They continue to ride people's backs. They continue to downgrade them. Oh, they live off of that. They thrive off of that. They get a kick out of it. You know what I'm saying? Until some shit like this happens, and then it's a whole problem. I didn't do this and I didn't do that. Um, have we not been all down here on YouTube for the past 2 years where people been doing F-ish after F-ish? Come on now. That's what it's about. Y'all love to try to coin this sector, the beefing sector, and this is how y'all play. So she says this is how y'all play games. Be prepared for whatever comes from it. I'm just saying. What to do, Dolomite? Hey TRG. Be prepared for whatever comes from. But see, the thing about that is, I will say this: people do it because they don't feel like there's anything that can be done to them. You know what I'm saying? No matter how many videos they make about you. But I will say this: more than 2 videos that are made about you constitutes harassment and bullying. I'm just saying real quick. That constitutes harassment as well as bullying. Just in case they didn't know. So taking the videos down, it's not going to work. And I will say this, shout out to everybody. I appreciate y'all. Everybody that has sent me all the videos with the timestamps, you guys are amazing. I really, really appreciate y'all. Hey Tamika, what's going on, babe? I appreciate that. Okay. Hey Rico. Are you at the gym? Get it in, boo. Get it in. Hey, get it in, boo. Get it in. Hey, ain't nobody mad, girl. Ain't nobody mad. Go ahead and get your workout on, baby. But yes, so when it comes back to bite you, don't complain. Don't talk about, oh, I didn't do this or I didn't do that. When all of it was done with malicious intent. It was done in an effort to try to attack the other person that made I guess you all were thinking you were going to damage them somehow emotionally. I don't know. I don't know. But I do know this. When it comes down to Bama Girl, I've asked you, look, leave me alone, keep me out of your commentary. I'm not the one. But because people keep press, okay. Now it's time to press for real. People say, like, oh, I don't care about this, I don't care about that. You're a lie. Because one thing about it, you don't speak on what you don't care about. And that's just facts. You don't. Hey, Melissa, you don't speak on what you don't care about. If something affects you, you're going to speak on it. Period. No matter what your opinion is of it. That's one thing I will say down here. People really think that they really, play on a person's mental when they tell you their opinion of you. See, that's what weak motherfucker. What you can't do is come down and tell a strong person your opinion of them. Because my thing is, how is that going to affect their daily living? It's not. People really don't care when it comes down to what another person thinks of them. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It doesn't matter when it comes down, when it get down to the bare minimum of things. It does not matter. Because in real life, these people don't know you. They don't know you. And even if they did know you, even if they did, let's just say for shits and giggles, the people do know you. What are they gonna do about it? Hmm. What can they do about it? See, people come down here, want to drag you, they want to expose you, they want to dox you, they want to harass you, they want to bully you in an effort, I guess, for you to cower down and not come back on YouTube, right? That shit don't happen. It does not happen. Right, Tamika? Right. Dolomite, exactly. Exactly. Because see, when people tell you what they're going to do, and if they tell you to stand down, leave me the hell alone, sometimes you might need to take heed to the warning. Leave people the hell alone. Now you can come down here and give your commentary. You can give your half-ass opinion. People don't give a fuck about that. But when you go into harassing them, video after video after video, you're defaming their character. You're going in telling people, "Oh, unsubscribe from this person, unsubscribe from that person. Oh, this, that, this, that, this, that." Baby, that's a personal attack. That is a personal attack. No matter how you may look at it. So if you don't want people to fuck with you, leave people the hell alone. But what I have realized down here on YouTube, especially since they've coined this sector, the beefing sector, that's what people they get a kick out of it. They get a whole climax out of going in on somebody else. They get a kick out of going in on somebody else's pain. They try to spray you with your pain. Really? Really? When in actuality, you don't know anything about it if the person ain't come down here and mention it from the get go. But then you turn around and use it to your advantage to try and get people to come down and do and feel the same way that you feel. Hey, Candy Cane. Hey, Janet. What's going on, mamas? And so here we have a lesson that's being taught. They tell me Tracy did a live, a 2-hour video. I didn't mess with anybody. I haven't done this. Tracy, you have called the cops numerous girls. Stop playing. You have talked about people's kids. You have doxed people's loved ones. You have done everything under the sun that you could possibly do to a person. And now you want to sit back and holler about what you didn't do? Well, okay, let's talk about what you did do then. Since you want to talk about what you didn't do, I want to talk about what you did do. Huh? That's what I'm going to talk about. Yeah, Joyce. Yeah, just about where? Yes. So I'm like, really? Are you really fixing your mouth to say this fuck shit right now? But it is what it is. She said it. But see, what happens is people have all the videos, baby. People have all of the videos, all of them. And one thing about it, when you have to submit things to lawyers and when you have to submit things to Google, they want stamp, they want the video, they want all of that. They want all of it because I know what I've had to submit. So they want all of these things in order to build up a case to ban that person from YouTube, from Google, period. Somebody has said, talking about, well, what y'all think Tracy riding there doing right now? Boxing in the air. Baby, she fucking the air up right now. She riding the shadow boxing like a motherfucker right now. Don't know what she gonna do. What I don't understand is how folks would put their livelihoods on the line by doxing someone. Exactly. Just to get a little YouTube fame. And it's not like you have millions of subscribers. It's not like you have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Who are you trying to impress? Who? Because see, when people get tired of you coming for them, what they're going to do is take legal action. That's what they're going to do. Once people have said, look, leave me the fuck alone, keep me out of your commentary, go on about your business, go on now, and then you yet still do the same shit, be prepared on the back end for what's to come. See, that's how I feel about it. Be prepared. Now, see, just like I said, it's all shits and giggles when y'all fucking with somebody. But then when the people let me tell you, a lot of people don't understand anything outside of black and white. But when you put it in black and white, then they stand up and pay attention. When they should have been paying attention from the get-go. That's how I feel about it. You should have been paying attention from the giddy-up. That way, we would have never come to this point. But because you didn't and you thought it was cute, be prepared. That's all I got to say. Be prepared. Sunshine, hey, babe. Right, it ain't no fun when the rabbit. Listen, when the rabbit got to go on, baby, and you are staring at the business end of that barrel, it ain't funny then. Ain't shit funny about that. Baby, they say Tracy taught me. I told her mom to make sure to keep dropping her cash out. Tracy, Jay Wilson came on his platform, baby. He gave you Hey Debonair. He gave you all kind of options now. I know you don't have a vehicle. I know you don't. But girl, you better get you a bicycle. You better start throwing newspapers or something, bitch. Because at the end of the day, you can't rely on YouTube. You done throw your ass with YouTube. But see, that's what you get for that fucking with people. That one fucking with you. Especially when there's not a back and forth situation going on. You may say something, then a person may come back and rebut what you're saying or whatever has something to say about what you're saying, and that should be the end of it. But no, the slow motherfuckers like Tracy and a few others that could be named, they try to keep on keeping your name relevant. Keep talking about you. Keep dogging you. Like nothing is going to happen because they're doing that. They always say, you keep talking, won't you pull up? Why don't you pull up? Why don't you pull up? Guess what? When you pull up with Google and your ass banded, guess what? Baby, that is pulling up. Dummy. That is pulling up, honey. Nobody has to knock on your fucking door. Talking about fighting when they can fight with black and white. Come on now, you gotta make this shit make sense. Hey, it's my prerogative. You have to make it make sense. Because a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people don't understand anything other than black and white. And because that's all they understand, this is what you fight them with. Period. Oh, yes. They can come down here and say, this, that thing in the third. Oh, she drunk. She doing this. She doing that. But guess what? In those sober moments, it's that black and white that's going to tear your ass up. Baby, it's that black and white that's going to tear you up, honey. Every single time. I don't care what you say on your platform. I don't care. Because it doesn't matter. Because just like Who to make it look what you eat, baby? I can't shit out. I don't care how you try to make it clean. I can't. It's impossible. And because you know it's impossible, baby, you have to roll with it. You can either feed into it or you can dismiss it altogether. And that's a period point blank. But then when you got people holding live after live after live, all dedicated to you, all dedicated to you, baby, that's harassment and bullying at its finest. That is harassment and bullying at its finest. And when you sit back and say, okay, well, damn, y'all doing all this, y'all doxing people, who's to say the motherfucker might not pull up to your door and knock on it, trying to beat your ass, kill you and your family? You don't know because you don't know what's going on in people's minds. So at that point, you fearing for your life. You feel like you and your family's lives are in imminent danger. It is what it is. Because see, after you told people to leave you alone and they won't do it, you don't know what a person may go through after that. You don't know. So you have to take every precaution. You really do. To secure the safety of you and yours. Now that's just me. That's how I feel about it. You have to secure the safety, okay? Because see, 2021, people are subject to do anything. They have no chill. They have no chill. And you know, we always sit up and we talk about, okay, these keyboard gangsters, people hiding behind their computer screen or whatever. But you never know. For instance, Heat Wave over there crying her damn eyes out. Baby Tracy's channels being taken down has her shook. Crying her eyes out, baby. Baby, her feelings are so motherfucking hurt right now in this moment. You can't even console her. She is that upset. So what you think about what's gonna happen to the Teresa's pieces, honey? Where are the pieces going? Where they going? Are they gonna spread out amongst the rest of YouTube? And they're gonna try to follow who's next? What's happening? Since the Teresa's pieces have been dismantled. Huh? Where they going? Since you all needed to, you had a feeling and you needed to belong to something. You needed to be a part of something. And now that has been dismantled, where you going, boo? Where you going? I'm asking for a friend. I'm not asking for a friend. I'm asking for Bama girl. Where you going, boo? Right? Oh yes. Oh yes. She will get over it. She ain't got no choice. She don't have a choice. Baby, she was crying and snotting like somebody that she knew personally had passed away. Baby, she was crying like nobody's business behind that fool over there. And everybody kept saying, I can remember Pizarro doing a live saying, I don't know why y'all keep doing this when nothing is going to happen to her. Really? One thing about a complete takedown, it takes time. It takes time. It takes a lot of activity behind the scene that people don't know anything about. Yes, the cyberbullying, stalking, harassment in this day it's not to be slept on. It's not. But see, people take it for granted because they coined this the beat sector. So I guess it's supposed to be accepted because it's the beat sector. But no, because when somebody tell you to leave them alone, the best thing for you to do is leave them the fuck alone. Move around. Tend to the business that pays you. That's how I see it. Okay, you coming on doing a video saying this, that, thing, and the third. Okay, but when you do 5, 10 videos, baby, that constitutes harassment and bullying. That constitutes. So if you like it, baby, we all love it. Just like I said yesterday, it only takes one event to start a whole movement. That's all it takes. It takes one event to start a whole movement. And there, at that point, nobody can do anything about it. Because see, what happens is, it's all about interpretation. That's what it's all about. It all boils down to interpretation. If I feel like my life, my family, or any of that is in imminent danger, that's me. That's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got people that's coming out doing video after video after video, but then you not responding. You paying their ass dust. And then they want to say that you're weak because you're not responding. Did y'all ever stop to think about, well, damn, why she ain't responding? Why she ain't got shit to say? I'm gonna tell you why. Because you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. That's why. That's why. That's why they always say, don't let your right hand know what your left hand doing. A lot of shit, especially when it comes down to handling people down here on YouTube, should be done in silence. You don't need to tell anybody what's going on. Everybody shouldn't be privy to the process. No, I'm sorry, they don't. Right, Dolomite, they are. They are paying YouTubers for malicious acts and cyberbullying. Exactly. See, that's a real thing. And people think that it's a joke when it's not. When it's not. You come on in, say what you're going to say, do your little ones and twos or whatever, say what you're going to say, and move along. But when you go to making multiple videos about a person, baby, that's harassment on every level. On every level. So they love to tell us, oh, this person is irrelevant. Really? Well, guess what? This irrelevant person is the very one that's going to pop you because they're so irrelevant that you keep talking about them. I've never seen anything like this a day in my life. I haven't. And just like I said the other day, Jay Wilson was like, well, damn, he understands beefing for dollars, but at some point, that beef is going to turn to beef jerky, baby. It get real hard to chew. Don't nobody want to hear that shit after a while. After 3-4 days have gone by, nobody cares because that's all that you're talking about. So it goes from a simple roast to obsession, and you're obsessing over this person. But then when the person feel like, well, damn, why the hell you keep talking about me? Why are you harassing me? Why are you stalking me? Let me tell you something about words. For the powers that be to look at what's being put on black and white, they love the word play. They love it. That's why when you go to submitting these things in these forms to Google and to YouTube, always be very mindful of the lingo that you use. Cyberbullying is one of them. Harassment is one of them. How many people do we know? Hey, Velocity, how many people do we know or have heard of that have committed suicide because of being bullied? Huh? Because of it. And while people that should be capitalizing off of it, guess what? It all falls under that umbrella. It does. And you can't tell me how to feel about the shit that you said about me. That's what you can't do. You can't tell me how to feel about it. So if I feel like it's bullying, if I feel like I'm being bullied, if I feel like I'm being harassed, oh, that's what's going in the paper. That's what's going in the paperwork. You can best believe that shit. You can believe it because that's what's going in. See, people don't understand that. They think it's okay, it's cool for them to come out and say whatever they want to say about you because nothing, they don't fear any kind of repercussion. When in actuality, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't have a clue until they bam you. Then you like, damn, there's no sense in trying to appeal to shit. Because trust and believe, once legal documents have gotten involved, there's nothing, the fight is gone. The fight is gone. Because see, what happened is when a person has asked you to leave them alone and you continue to go in on them for no apparent reason, they're not talking about you. You are nowhere on their radar, they're on their radar, but then you continue to bring their name up, that's what's going to counsel you. Period. Right, Dolomite? Right. People don't understand how serious it is. They don't understand how serious this thing can get. Because, especially as far as cyberbullying goes, because the thing about that is 99% of their lives are done on social media. And if you don't have a very thick skin, the smallest thing will send you off. It really, really will. And so if you have had any kind of, instabilities going on in your life, maybe if you ever had any kind of suicidal ideations or whatever, the smallest thing could trigger you and cause you to want to take your own life. The smallest thing, because people they love to be the big bad bullies. Oh, they love it. They love it, baby. Oh, they call that winning. That's what they call it. They're winning. They say they're winning, honey, which couldn't be more comical because baby, that shit alone is laughable. For real, for real. Because you don't know a person's state of mind. Just like people better recognize who is right. Exactly. Google is watching. Baby, their antennas are up now because they're getting these letters, these legal documentation. Like, well, damn, wait, hold on, hold up. What you talking about? What are you talking about? See, Google don't need that type of attention. They don't need that type of negative publicity. They don't. They don't. Uh-uh. They don't understand it. And I get it. I truly, truly do. Baby, let me first again 30 to life. Yes, do the bullying. Exactly. Exactly. Because see, once it's founded that this is what has caused this person to not even want to be on this earth anymore, baby, that in and of itself should be they should really be able to prosecute that, and they have been because you don't know the inner workings of what goes on in somebody's mind. You don't know what's going on in their mind. You don't know, what you're saying. You don't know how it's affecting that person. Period. It's not cool. Y'all come down for a roast in the gag. Okay, anybody can take a roast in the gag. But once you start doing live after live after live after live, okay, that's harassment. That's bullying. Especially when it's not a back and forth thing. It's just you attack, 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 attack. And the person is not responding to you. So I'm trying to figure it out. Is that bullying? Because the other person not even responding to you. So then why are you still talking? Why is that person still on your radar just because you think you got the upper hand? But you don't know what the person is doing behind the scenes. Because see, a lot of times, like I said, people only understand black and white. You have to talk to people in the language that they understand. You send a certified letter to their damn house, they understand that. Oh, they understand it. Make no mistake about it. But of course, they'll try to downplay it, and then they want to pull all kind of videos where you said X, Y, and Z. But
Hey,
hey,
Dilla.
what's going on, mama?
Not much. I wanted to come on and say hi to the Royals and say that I'm pressing charges from this moment on.
Yes,
If you dox me, if you harass me, if you bully me, I'm pressing charges.
yes.
Y'all didn't know, but I'm gonna put some information out that I got the other day. All you have to do is start with your local government with people harassing and cyberbullying you. It
Mm-hmm.
may take a while, but like you said, don't let the left hand know what the right one is doing. And no, we're not playing with your YouTube career. I'm pressing charges. I want some paperwork on you.
Exactly. And just like I said, people only understand paperwork.
They do that.
And the whole wordplay and the going back and forth, they don't understand that. See, they live off of that. They thrive off of that. But when you put that black and white in front of their face, baby, they're like, wait a minute, hold on, hold up.
Just stop while you're at it. Just stop while you're ahead. Because I mean, really, it's look. We come on here to have fun, laugh, play, joke, drag sometimes, but doxing and harassing people because you don't like them
Yes,
and trying to do those so-called narratives.
yes,
I'm pressing charges. I don't care if
exactly.
it's weak. I don't care about all that. Dox me or my children, and I'm pressing charges.
Yep,
And
it's only gonna take one person. It only takes one person. Hi, ladies.
hey, baby,
You know, it only takes one person to start a movement, as she said.
Mhm.
You
yes,
know, it only takes one person.
that's it.
And from this forward on, a lot of stuff is going to stop. Like you said, people ain't going to be doing that doxing, putting people's houses all on the YouTube, exposing their kids. That's just a little too far. If you can't take a simple roast and a gag, then you in the wrong sector.
You're right. But you know what, Tamika, my thing is it goes far beyond a roast and a gag. Because okay, you come out, you do a video, it's a little light, a little roast and a gag. But then when you're doing multiple lives about one person and you got all this to say, baby, that constitutes harassment.
Mhm.
Right.
Find you
You
some,
right about that.
find you something better to do. Go get a life. Go do whatever it is you need to do. But leave people alone, especially if they ain't bothering you.
Right. That's my whole thing. You
And
thinking that you, because see, it appears to be okay, you're bullying the person that you think is so weak and the person that you think is more vulnerable, and you could do that and get away with it. But make no mistake about it, black and white always speaks. It stands taller than anything that you could ever say on YouTube.
That's right.
you never know. You said something earlier that made a lot of sense. So they deemed this the beef sector so that they can act the way that they were acting. No, just because you deem it don't mean it's so.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's for the lawless, and for those of you that don't believe in the law, you gonna get to know it real quick.
Definitely. Because people are not going to be, and simple for you know what, for the simple fact of they don't have to stand for your harassment, they don't have to stand for your bullying, they don't have to.
And then when you start getting people ganging up on, you start collecting people to gang up on people. Like, what is that?
But you know what, Tamika, the thing about that is
Because
people
then
can
she say
gang.
she had other people. Didn't she say she had other people like doing shit to her on the videos? Sharing her content and stuff.
Who
In
you
the
talking about?
Tracy and Toxic Diamond, we all saw what Tracy was doing to Toxic.
Yeah.
Don't act like people. I don't understand why people get all brand new. Y'all saw what that woman was doing. She started talking about her mother and she started talking about her children. She just started basically lying on that lady. And thank you, Janet. And just because you say it doesn't make it the truth. Find
Right,
better to do.
That's true.
right. And see, that's my whole thing. But see, people What you want me to 7? And see, my thing is, when it comes down to it, see, people don't know how to let shit go. If they
Right.
feel like, the content creator, because at the end of the day, the content creator is the one that's going to get dinged for all of it. No matter what the chat is saying, because they're gonna go along with the content creator. No matter what the chat is saying, no matter what's being said, they are going to Tamika.
Yes.
Girl, another
Can
page
you
just
hear me?
popped up.
Another page?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
I hear you, baby.
Oh, okay.
But another page just popped up for you. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me authenticate it, girl. Because these people is playing.
Hey, mommy got mine.
Okay, but yes, see, people don't know
Be
how to
quiet.
just roast and gag
Can
and
you
let the
hear
shit
me?
go. Oh
Yeah, they
no,
hear you.
it has to be, them going in on you every time they go live.
Oh, she just dropped out.
Oh, she'll be right back.
I know what I saw last night, and I'm trying not to actually speak about it too much, but the live that was done about me last night, and then I looked down in the comments and I see people saying, yeah, she was coming for you the long way. Huh? What are you stop making stuff up?
Just lying. People be lying, honey. Bitches be lying. I know you lying.
Stop making stuff up. Y'all, I have tried to let me and Jay Wilson have had our skirmishes, all that little stuff that happened in the past. All that stuff is over, and yet you keep trying to bring it. Oh, I did want to ask a question. Tracy, did you reach out to Keisha? Did she help you with the money?
Okay.
I had to do that one. But I mean,
Now, since you're so look, you love to mention Keisha's name, honey. Is she going to help you pay your rent, your utilities?
wow, I can already tell you that's a hell no to the
Okay, yeah. But let me tell you something. Jay Wilson killed me, girl, when he came on with that scary baby mask on and them damn hammers. I said, Jay Wilson, you play too damn much.
He was, you know what? He's funny, and me and him have fought. We're very cool now. A lot of a friendship, and I probably shouldn't say that because as soon as you say you somebody's friend on here, then people start trying to mess with that. But he was funny as heck last night.
Yes, he was.
Now, what about this list? Is what I want to know about.
Well,
this
I
list?
will say this. Jay Wilson,
Did she show the list?
well, I will say this. According to Jay Wilson, she never showed the list, but somebody put in his chat that she had named names about people that were on the list.
Yeah, because I heard, well, I watched Jay Wilson's live and he was like 72 minutes and no list. It was
Yes. You were like, Mona, you tried it.
Oh man.
But then when I went back to look at the video, it was privatized because they said somebody porn bombed her. So she put it on private to edit it,
Wow.
to edit it out. So I don't really know.
Well, I do
But
know this. I will say this. Once you start the ball rolling and you have the support of counsel behind you, it's very easy to get things done.
and one thing that I've seen about Mona, I mean, they can say whatever they want to say. Once you get a target of Mona the brain on your back, baby, she ain't letting up.
She's smart, and I don't know why people.
So, and she's very strategic. She is very, very strategic. And if you are a target of hers, honey, you ain't even going to know until it's already done.
Right. And I will say this. See, people love to use her past and use her condition to try and shame her and make her, I guess, go away in a manner, so to speak.
Do it,
But
Mona.
that's not what's happening. You are not
Uh-uh.
allowed. I do not give you permission to use my pain
That's
and
right.
try to use it against me.
And let me tell you, I have some diagnosis myself, but let me tell you, my diagnosis do not define who I am by a long shot.
Right,
So don't sleep on it. So don't
right.
sleep on it.
Well, my
And that's what a lot of people trying to do. They trying to use her past to make her seem like she ain't crazy. But Mona's she's a very smart woman.
Mhm.
She's a
Yes,
very smart woman.
yes.
I believe that about her. And
And
she didn't.
she knows this YouTube game. She knows this YouTube thing. So people that's playing and thinking it ain't real just cause she ain't show a list or ain't say a list don't mean she ain't working on no target list either.
Well, see, they said that she named a couple of names. I'm not sure because I didn't hear it, but they said that she named a couple of names.
Okay.
So I
I'm gonna
don't
try to
know.
Think they big and bad enough to do what they want to do. Let them do it and let them suffer the consequences.
But the
Yeah,
thing is, like you say, it's all these people that was supporting this type of behavior though. Like y'all was supporting this type of behavior, and now that the hammer is falling, as old girl used to do swinger hammers, didn't she? So now that the hammer is falling, baby, people gonna start moving a little different. It's too late for that. The ball is already in motion. And
Already,
once the ball start going downhill, ain't no stopping it.
they've already.
exactly.
It's just picking up whatever in this way. It's picking up whatever's in this way.
Right, it's like the snowball effect. And whoever gets swept up in that snowball, so motherfucking big.
Yeah. I got my delivery coming. I'm gonna mute myself for a minute, okay?
Okay, mama. Let's see. Dolomite said if Mona named them, she probably already got them.
Yeah.
Trust, trust.
Oh,
And I don't blame Mona. A lot of times when it comes down to people harassing you and doing different things, you have to get legal involved. And it's okay. Now, I tell you what, it's very tedious and it is a lengthy process because I know what I'm going through now. Let me just say this, shout out to everybody that has sent me all these videos with the timestamps. You guys are the best in the business. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But from me having to do all of the legwork, it is very tedious. But I feel like this is worth it.
like I said, I'm pressing charges. If old girl thinks that she's gonna harass and bully me, I got something for her. I don't care how tedious it is. And JAG, as far as me being a veteran, they still work for us veterans. Just because we're not active doesn't mean that they don't work for us. So,
Right.
uh-huh. I'm pressing charges, boo.
That's the best thing to do because see, when you give a person ample time to leave you the fuck alone and they don't, they want you to press charges. They want you to take it to the next level. So be prepared.
Leave Joyce alone. All she wants to do is play and make up and enjoy her empty nest situation.
And you know what? It is what it is. Girl, I feel like this. Whoever name is on the list, they probably deserve to be on it.
And people are worried about that list for some reason. I'm not worried about my name being on it because I just don't do stuff to people. But if you're
People worried about if they was on the list.
Girl, Jay Wilson
That's
talking about
what
what
people was
damn am
worried
I
about,
on the list?
honey. People was worried about if they was on that list.
Girl, I holler, Jay Wilson talking about damn am I on the list? You ain't. I said, Jay Wilson.
People was watching because they was worried if they was on that list, baby.
But you know what? For people to be watching and worried to see if their name on the list, that mean they know that they've been doing fuck shit.
Oh yeah, that type of behavior's been going on. At least I know for about a year,
More.
maybe a little longer than that.
Yeah.
But so they know.
Just stop while you're ahead. And if you've already,
Uh-uh.
if you're
It's
already,
too late though. It's too late to stop. It's too late because when people was telling you to stop and leave them alone, you wouldn't do it. You thought it was funny. It was all for shits and giggles. Oh, okay. Well, then now all of the people that in your chat big up in you, yeah, yada yada yada, this thing and the third, they not gonna stand there with you. They're not.
Mm-mm. You
no.
see all these people, they moving away from her. Oh, but that was y'all girl and y'all loved her and y'all was over there. You know, nobody was telling her, come on, don't do that. Stop doing that. Y'all was entertaining it. Y'all was egging it on, instigating. You got people sending her information. Then she
Yeah.
doing fuck shit on her own. So, you know, when you getting on live and you calling the police and you calling people's jobs and you doing this shit on video, people making the record. It's
What
a
They
about
record.
are.
what about
There is a digital footprint. You are leaving a digital footprint, baby. People are not what you think because you haven't been caught yet that your day's not coming. Oh, it's coming.
what about when she called the courthouse and falsified and fraudulently act like she was someone else? Did y'all see?
Yes, yes. So you mean to tell me you all want to excuse all this bad behavior? See, my thing is those Teresa's pieces. We all at girl. We all gonna hang out at night.
And
Uh-huh.
some of them
The
can be.
next step is somebody that's gonna be coming to put them silver bracelets on her arm. That's gonna be the next step. They gonna come and put them silver bracelets on her arm, and I wonder they gonna get together and have her bond money and lawyer money then.
Now,
Look,
Rhonda, hold
kind
on.
of
Rhonda said, "Well, everybody have been doing a lot of shit lately."
not
Yes,
everybody,
not everybody, baby. Not everybody.
because
You
I
need
ain't
to name names when you say everybody. Who is everybody?
stop putting that. Don't start with that narrative. Everybody hasn't done some of this stuff that these other people have done. Y'all know who they are.
Exactly. It's not a military secret because they put it out there and are glad that they did it. They did it
Yep.
for the shits and giggles. So because they already got paid for it and whatnot, baby, let me tell you something. Whatever comes after that, that's their fate.
That's
So I
it.
guess, Rhonda, you may be a Teresa's pieces, huh?
She talking about she was a troll. Ain't that what she said?
Yeah, that's what she
You can
said,
be
girl.
trolled, but your IP address can be tracked too
But ain't
Everybody's
that how
saying,
Tracy started? And didn't they
yeah,
say Tracy started as a troll?
as a troll.
yeah. And the thing about that is that whole IP address, baby, where's she going? Now, Jay Wilson was talking about, well, girl, you could do DoorDash or Uber Eats. No, she can't. Baby, that rod has been thrown in that car.
Done
Now
told
she can
y'all,
do that
people
unless you get.
don't believe me. Y'all always want to deem me a liar, you haters out there. But I've been said that car been unthrow the rod. I've been done said it, but you didn't
You
want
did.
me.
You did. I remember when you said it.
She ain't been had no car. Ain't been had
I
no.
remember when you said it.
And but
But
still, that ain't the only
Mm.
way she can get a job. She ain't gotta do personal delivery or food delivery. But get a job because this is not gonna pay you no more. Hey,
girl, hey,
I
Summer
mean,
Breeze,
do
but
you
you know
really
what?
make that much money unless you a big YouTuber? Unless you're getting endorsements and things like that. I mean, how much money do you really make off of this?
she was
Girl, YouTube pays penny on the dollar. Now that's just
saying
fact.
she was making between $3,000 to $5,000 a month. But we know that had stopped a long time ago.
Long time ago, girl, that was way last year.
Mm.
Mhm.
For all the fuck shit she was doing.
Period. Period. And she talked
See, that's
about
the
young.
thing. People like to see that type of thing, but it ain't got to be about that.
No,
Like
it doesn't.
God ain't blessing nothing. God ain't blessing nothing on nobody's misery.
Look
But
at
I
So
look,
will
there's
say
nothing
this.
godly and ain't nothing good in that.
No, but I will say this. People think that, on the outside looking in, from what people see from the outside, oh, they being blessed, they this, they that. Oh, yes, but you don't know who has sold that soul to the devil. You just don't know.
And let me tell you, the enemy that will give you something to set you right up for the kill.
Yes, God.
The
Yes,
enemy will give you something to set you right up for the kill.
The word
And
exactly.
in your face.
and he knows just how to get you. He don't do nothing slick. He don't do nothing clever. He know just how to get you.
Because he knows what you like. If you're a person that like money, oh, he gonna throw that money up in your face every time. If you're the person that likes status, oh, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna make you known all the way around until it's time to pay the piper.
So was she doing it for the fame? Like I mean, like,
Taylor
and
made.
to me, it becomes obsession, and that's
Right.
a part of mental illness. Like
But
she gotta have some diagnosis going on.
did y'all
Hey, Taylor May, what's going on, babe?
forget that Bro Jay said that she had been in a place before. Look, just I have PTSD and anxiety. That doesn't mean I go around effing with people because I have mental illnesses or mental issues and stuff like that.
Well,
Okay?
Right.
that
It
doesn't
don't give it
excuse
no
your bad
excuse.
behavior.
As
That does
long
not
as
give.
you're being treated and you doing what you're supposed to do. But if you are partaking in those behaviors that are triggers and you're not taking medicine and you're not going to the doctor, like they said she was staying up for days on YouTube and like she
72
was
hours
doing.
at most. She said it. Hey, Mr. YouTube Street. 72
Hey,
hours.
babe,
Ooh,
she
Jesus.
would be up. I mean, it depending on what's going on down here
That
on the YouTube street,
becomes dark.
would
That
be
it
up for
becomes dark.
24, 48 hours trying to figure it out, trying to get it all together. She has been known to do that. Girl, did you get any rest? Did you even go piss?
Yeah.
But did you watch that or
That is definitely obsession and it is definitely a form of mental health. And
and it's not funny. I'm not I
it's
don't
not, no, I'm not laughing. It's not funny. It's sad. It's
it is
very sad. And to not have anybody, like they say she doesn't have any family in her life, you know.
But you know what, Tamika? That does not give allow her to have a pass though for all the shit that she do. Because she's very aware of what she does.
Oh yeah, you can tell. You can tell. Cause trust, she done this before. She done this before in other parts of her life.
Right.
So they say, yeah, these type of behaviors just don't show up on things like this. She done this before.
hmm and she's been
Whether it was stalking an old boyfriend or stalking people from work, she done this before.
Girl, yes. And that man, you know damn well that man didn't want you, honey. He was already messing with another lady in the damn shop. But you gonna try to fight the lady. Sit down. That man didn't want you.
sad. That's sad. That's,
Yeah. And all
See,
her, I love Tracy. Where's all her friends at now? Like, where?
girl, they around here crying. Because they tell me Heat Wave was over there on Bless Watch
They
Shut
said
crying,
that, yeah,
girl.
they said the one lady was crying her soul out.
he,
Yes, they tell me Heat
he,
Wave was over there crying like somebody in her family had died.
Heat Wave don't want to have to help take care of Tracy. I wouldn't either. That's a grown woman.
Mm.
Well,
And
I
where is
will
she
say
meeting
this,
these people? Well, they said all she did was eat Subway hoagies or something.
and you know what? Shout out to Subway, because as soon as I end this live, I'm going to Subway, and I'm gonna
I
dedicate it to
love
Tracy,
it.
girl.
I
I'm
love
going to
it.
get me a chicken
But
bacon ranch sandwich.
y'all think I'm playing, but I'm over here. I was just finna order my food.
You see what I did? I ain't laughing, but I'm just saying, like they said, the girl, and I remember listening when the tragedy was going on down there, and she was talking about all she had was bologna, and she put it out in the cold. Like,
Girl,
girl,
my thing is, girl, let me tell you something. You mean to
like
tell me, regardless of whether the storm had hit or not, you ain't got no chicken noodle soup in there.
you
You
ain't got
don't
no
have no
food in your
raviolis.
refrigerator.
You don't have shit. You ain't got nothing.
I was in the storm.
Right.
But you gotta eat. You gotta have food in your house. You might not, eat a single person. You might not have it like you have kids in the house, but you got something in there.
Hey, Fedora. And so
Was
listen. Listen, look, Joy. Somebody had said in Jay Wilson's chat talking about where she can go to Subway and get a job.
yeah.
I said then when they put it in there, baby, I am going to Subway tonight and I'll get me a sandwich and dedicate the shout out to Teresa with the T. Baby, I'm going to get me a Subway sandwich. Yes, I am.
I got a taste for seafood, so I'm
Y'all
sorry.
is crazy.
Look at Miss YouTube to my Bama. Can you do a mukbang so Teresa can get hungry? You know what? That's torture.
Ain't
That is
Miss
torture.
Joyce, I gotta watch one to get Miss Joyce. I'm loving your face, girl.
thank
Hey,
you.
Sarconos.
I
Yes,
gotta
baby.
watch. I gotta watch one of your lives.
Yes,
Baby,
Like,
Joyce be
cause I
beating her
don't wear
face,
a lot
honey.
of makeup. I don't really wear a lot of makeup. I might do my lashes.
I don't up every day, y'all. A lot of
Um,
times, if you
and
come,
I'm learning how to, match my foundation and different stuff. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna start
yeah,
looking at this, supporting your channel. I'm
thank
just looking for different people to support.
Adora, I don't want no taco. Fleur to my y'all, it's Taco Tuesday. Girl, I don't want no taco. I want to, give my respects to Teresa and go get me a damn Subway. And that's what I'm doing.
I
I'm going to get
know,
me a
right?
chicken bacon ranch
I know,
sub
right?
in just a
Everybody
few minutes.
making Tracy Subway Day, honey. I don't know, cause this.
She said chicken
Melissa,
bacon.
that was you that said that in Jay Wilson chat. Girl, I said, ooh. I don't know if she can go around the Subway, honey.
I don't know.
She better go get
Then
make her
somebody
a
said, oh, that was
sandwich.
Joyce. Joyce talking about where she can get a job at that gas station.
Right.
I said, "Oh, baby, they trying to help you
They
out, girl.
say she
They
live
trying
in
to
some
give you."
Get one a job in
well,
walking distance.
she gonna have to find a job somewhere. She gotta support herself, right?
Cause these other grown folks ain't gonna keep on giving you $5 and $10 here and there.
But you know what I say? Somebody has said, "Well, what y'all think Tracy doing right now? Somewhere boxing the air, baby. She fucking the air up right now,
She was crying. I know what
She
she.
baby.
going
She
through
around
it.
there shadow boxing like a
Oh,
motherfucker. Hey,
Tracy going through
Rebel.
it right now.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Bama. Hey, Joyce, Tamika L.
Hey, Rebel.
You know what, y'all? This whole conversation, you know what? I think the perfect job for Tracy right now. Listen, the hospitals let people bring like service dogs in as, to like as comfort animals.
Rebel.
She can be like a comfort pet, like when children
Therapy
need, like
Tuesday, huh?
elderly people
Therapy
at the
Pet
nursing home.
Tuesday.
You knew Rebel was gonna bring it. You knew you.
But y'all, you know what? Let me say this. The whole doxing thing, people stop saying, because I don't dox people. I will never put someone's information up because I don't care where you live. I don't care where you work. It doesn't matter to me. Why the hell is that an issue?
Well, Kwani has always said they dox people or people dox people to humiliate them. I don't care. I've been humiliated several times on here, and I'm still on YouTube, so it doesn't work.
But somebody said they don't want to. Melissa, they can put a muzzle on her because I used to be a dog groomer at one time. They could put a muzzle, but of course it'll have to be a long muzzle because that's a hell of a snout that she have. But I think y'all, the whole thing of, let me tell y'all this, and I've always said this about people that always say this is just the beef sector. This is this. Sometimes people just are on BS all the time.
All
So a person that's comfortable being in BS all the time, they like to be in that kind. That's why it's perfect to be. This is the beef sector, so I can be just doing the most shit that I don't normally do.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be in a comfort zone because this is the beef sector.
And
Mhm.
that's the wrong thing. They've tried to make that narrative stick. Oh, it's the beef sector. You're gonna be doxxed. You're gonna be no.
But
Stay out of my business.
defense don't mean, like you said, it's a roast and a gag, and you keep it moving.
What Ripper said, Muslim. long muzzle.
And you can keep it moving. But the thing is, some people, if you roast them back, they're so embarrassed that they will say, you know what, you did that to me, so I'm gonna post a picture of your mother in the casket. And I was never for that woman Tracy's mother being put up in a cage. I thought that was disgusting.
It's
I didn't think
Yeah.
that, and I don't care who it would have been. But for her to say, "Well, they did it to me," so it's almost like saying because someone's whoop your behind, you gonna go out and bully other people,
But you also know how it feels. So why would you want someone else to feel like that?
right?
because
I'm
she's
not going to do it to. I'm sorry, Joyce. What you were saying? 'Cause I'm
because she's
just
miserable. That's what miserable people do. They want other people to experience the same thing. Oh,
Hey Denise, what's going on,
And
babe?
then I heard on somebody else's live that she doxed the singer Tony Terry and all this and
yeah.
like, woman, what's wrong with you?
it's
Who
just that whole mindset. 'Cause people, let me tell you about all of us that are content creators. We are no better than a subby. We're no better than a subscriber. I don't want you to elevate me to any godlike status because the thing is,
yeah,
we
down.
subscribers create content creators that become monsters in this sector because they can, baby, they giving you that Jim Jones Kool-Aid, and you're sitting up here taking it, and there's some of these. It's like they'll see a nasty trait you have, and that trait will become so heightened. It will just make that nasty disposition you may have become so much larger because people cheer that on.
They do.
You know, outside in the free world, you'd be in jail. But some of these people
They
so
look, hey,
embarrassed. That's why they got to
what it do, mama?
privatize. That's why they got to
Hmm.
make their videos private and stuff because they're embarrassed about what they're doing. When you got to hide videos, you know you on some F stuff.
Right.
They don't care. I know it's sad, man. Rebel Fedora said, Rebel, if you'd like to foster her during training, I can make that happen.
Well, you know what? I'm already getting a dog on the 1st of May, and I'm really, because I don't like possums. So I don't think that I want that in my house because she hard to housebreak. She'll tear your damn couch up. She'll be pissing all on the bed and she'll no. That breed, listen, a tree dog is hard to housebreak. That's a dog you chain up in the backyard and just throw some.
What
You
you
feed it
say?
cayenne pepper so it'll be pissed off all the time.
What you say, Rebel? A
Joyce,
junkyard dog
a
for real?
junkyard dog, an old blue nose pit bull. And you know what? The thing is that Joyce, in the country, because we both some southern people, you know how they used to get those dogs like peppers and stuff to make them mad.
I
Mm.
she was born mad.
Yeah, and that goes to baby. And but the thing is, she's so pissed off and so angry.
I
It's
wouldn't,
something.
but wouldn't
It's
you
something
be
about
mad?
her life, y'all. It's something. What you say, Joyce?
Wouldn't you be mad too if you woke up her?
I would be pissed off. Yeah, I'd probably be hitting vodka every morning.
Wait,
I wouldn't even
hold on,
drink
baby.
orange
Hold
juice.
on. And you know what, Rebel? I started to repost that video you did with that Betty Rebel dress on. I started to repost that shit last night.
Yeah, but Bama, the thing is, we can come on here and have a good time. It's just this sector, there's like a dark element that's coming to the sector. And
It's stigmatized.
people, it's like that dark element. And let me tell y'all, my subscribers, don't ever go to someone's chat attacking them because of me. I'm not cool with that at all.
Right.
And I see some of these behaviors, people that like a content creator so much, they'll go starting stuff up because the content creator can be just wrong as two left shoes, but y'all over here fighting.
That happened last night to me, but I digress. Go ahead, brother.
But the thing is, I had someone coming at me in another chat, and I'm like, wait, hold up. I told everybody, listen, if I like people, leave me the hell out of y'all fights. I'm not in it. Don't put me in it. I am Rebel Sun. I am chief of the Sun tribe. That's my dominion. So my thing is this: if you're going to be fighting people that I like fight, you may be getting along 2 weeks from now. So I didn't jumped on fighting you, and we back friends, and you come being fake, laughing in my face all of a sudden. Hell no, I don't roll like that.
Happens
I'm
all
not a do boy for no one. If I'm cool with you, I'm cool with you. I'm not gonna stop liking you tomorrow because you fell out with someone else.
right. You know what? The confession. I
Hey,
did.
Ness.
I did that for Tracy, and I fought some of everybody when I was in YouTube shit with her. People that had never done anything to me, and you see, and I'm still dealing with that. I'm still dealing with people coming saying, "I'm so glad you got away from her. You were this and you were that when you were around her." It doesn't. No, just have your own mind. Think for yourself. And just because you're cool with somebody, but they're fighting someone else, just stay out of it.
And that's the thing. I like people. I like you. I like you. If I am not going to, I'm not gonna sit up and condone and add parts to a conversation. If I'm cool with a person, I don't have nothing to say about it. If you're, I think over here, when you do that, sometimes people try to pull you and stuff, pull Rebel in it. What Rebel think about this? If I didn't address it on my platform, don't pull me in that BS.
Robert, let me tell you what happened the other day. I'm sitting over there in Bless Watkins. That was yesterday. I'm sitting over there in Bless Watkins skybox, right? She gonna talk about, oh, I thought that they was trying to say that you were Jay Speaks. Talk about, oh, I thought that was Crooked Neck. Who the fuck is Crooked Neck, bitch?
Okay, but
Sunshine,
so
listen,
this is coming from
Sunshine in the chat
Crooked
going, oh,
Wig. So Crooked Wig called me Crooked Neck.
yes, and Sunshine in the chat was going, oh, Sunshine was letting me. I said, yes, Sunshine.
Because
That blessed Watkins is something else.
and let me tell you something. Jay Speaks. Listen, this man, this woman. I said it, Ness. When you came through as Craig, ain't nobody else able to touch that.
No.
Nobody. I don't care who in the hell try to do it. They cannot fuck with Ness on that.
And quiet as baby at Bama, quiet as kept. It was some wet snooches, baby. I said it was some snooches wet as Brianna salivating over all you could eat chicken bar. Because when Craig came on here, was talking that old Southern accent. They was like, oh, he's a charm. He's a Southern man.
You know what? Like you said, I gotta give it to Ness. But don't she speak like another language, like a couple?
Yeah, she does. Island. She's Haitian. Is it?
Yeah, she speaks Creole. Yes, but I'm gonna tell you this: one of the main snooches that was wet, I mean, running like a faucet, was Jay Wilson. Because guess what? He would never not bring Ness on. He would always let Ness come on. I don't give a damn what happened.
Mr. Wilson.
I used to tell Jay, I said, Jay, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna be at a hotel and Craig gonna be in a wedding dress with a butcher knife waiting there. Baby, I said, but let me tell y'all something. With Ness have me rolling, and regardless of what anybody say, I fucks with Ness the long
Me too.
way. I
Me
like
too.
me some,
I do.
And the thing is, you have to have your own experience with a person. Don't be someone with run. We see how this running with crowd stuff works.
Yeah.
I give you this side eye. If I didn't like you yesterday, this is just me. Let me say this. This is me. I sometimes wonder what people's motives are. If you come along out of the blue, me and Tracy won't be friends. Let me say this.
Period.
When you've doxed people, and you've done some of the most craziest mess and children, when you talk about children, anybody that say something about children, disabled, elder, children, I can't roll with that. I don't care who you are. I'm not cool with that at all.
Above board. You have to keep it above board.
Children got to be protected at all costs. Children need to be protected at all costs.
Exactly. And one thing about Ness can go in on me, Bama girl. Guess what? I'm still gonna fuck with her because she's funny as fuck. I don't take that shit personally.
But let me tell you,
love me, and I laugh.
There's not to me. I never detected an underlying nastiness to Ness.
Right.
Ness is like that cousin that get on your damn nerves. That say, you remember you used to piss in the bed. That kind of person. But Ness is not an underlying nastiness. Some people
Right,
have a
right.
nasty demeanor, and you can see it. Their roasting is a little darker. It's much darker.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they
the
roast
very
not
reason
to be
why.
funny, but they roast to hurt. Their roasting is malice.
Yeah, I
Right,
mean,
but see, that's not Ness. Ness doesn't do it. Ness do this shit for fun. It's
Right, and
all
that's what it
about
should be. It
education.
should be guaranteed fun. We should be able to roast and gag and laugh about it, make a video and laugh about it tomorrow.
Yes.
laugh
You know
about it.
what? I should be able to say that bitch got me. Oh, that bitch got me. That bitch
See, that's
got
the
me.
thing.
That'd be good. Yep.
Because I used to do that. And I had like associates, and we'd get into it. I'd probably sleep with a man or something, and we would get over it, and we'd keep it moving. Because I'm like, bitch, I sent you to go get me a Dr. Pepper. You brought me a Mr. Pibb back. Okay, I'm getting you. I'm getting you. You got, you left me the booty, that little hard piece of bread on the end. You ate all the pieces and left me this in here. Okay, I'm getting your man, wench. Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, you just went to a
Yep.
whole
And
nother extreme.
I always say though, we all got the potential to be a slut. We all
And you
got it.
know what? And I was born one. But the thing is, I think that,
You know, you've been
We
doing
all
this
got
since
the
you was looking up
potential
on
to
them little
be
girls'
a slut.
dress down
and
to the
because that's the thing they run with over here about me. They'll be like, Rebel this and he paid for the man. He got a cup. Pay for the man. What the hell?
I don't believe that. I done been in Rebel's presence. He got
exact. Now, George, you know Rebel Bougie.
he's
Let me tell you
he's
something. Y'all,
bougie.
but let me
Rubber
tell
don't
y'all.
look like the type.
Let me
Rebel
tell
is
you what.
bougie, girl. Don't
Look,
do not be fooled. Rebel is bougie, and he not bougie.
The rubber don't
He's
look
not
like the
ghetto
type.
bougie. He's bougie for real.
but you know what, y'all? Let me tell y'all this. I have some family that are hood and I love them to death. So if some doctors out there, just always keep in mind, I got people that have college degrees, but I also have people that done hard time and still in there doing hard time. So you dox me, you will
Right?
find that out. But you gotta wonder where I fit in that equation.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Yes,
I'm
champagne, champagne. Rebel is very conceited. Now you know when he come down here,
You know
it's all
what?
shit together. But in real life, child, Rebel, okay. Anybody just can't approach Rebel. Now that's on God.
But you know what, y'all listen. I'm like this. I love the conversations, Joyce, y'all were having about the LGBTQ lettuce, bacon, lettuce, and tomato. I think that all of us, there are so many different layers to us
hmm
and conversations that need to be had with us, straight people, everything. I think there's a common ground, and sometimes people just don't know things. And
right.
we can have
Right.
adult conversations. Uh, and because I used to tell people I work, it was guys, girl, it was this guy walking around looked like Beetlejuice that used to be on Howard Stern talking about I'd walk down the hallway licking my lips looking at him.
What?
What?
And I was like,
You
what you mean when my damn lips was chapped and I was licking my lips? You thought that was me looking at you wanting you.
you just having to catch me doing that, nigga, and you think I'm
It's
come
like,
on
where
now.
was your mind at to make you think that, oh, he looking, he want me, he gay, so he want me. They all want me because no, baby, we want you to stay over there in the straight group. Don't put that over here with us.
Oh, that's
And
right.
you know what, Rebel?
Everybody.
But my thing is when people say that type of gay, are there different levels to it?
Let me tell you something. That's like saying that's that type of lesbian. You know what I'm saying? It's like if they gonna talk about us, they gonna talk about all of us, regardless to where you fall on the spectrum. But
Yeah. So I'm like, what do they mean that type of gay? What
it's,
is that?
Yeah,
I had this.
yeah, I never. Yeah, what is that? That type of gay? What
Let
is
me
that?
tell you. I think people have a comfort level to what how they perceive you or how you look to society. There's
Mm-hmm.
Joyce is a comfortable lesbian
She is, but then
because
Joyce is a girly girl though.
right. See, that's what
Joyce,
I'm saying. She's more a comfortable. They could deal with her as opposed to a lesbian that may appear more masculine, like Tracy. I think that me,
Rebel, you ain't shit.
but baby. But the thing is, with me, they're comfortable with me because their kids won't ask questions. Oh, like if a gay man looks more like effeminate or more like a woman, kids will have questions that makes people uncomfortable. I think that, but people living in their truth. Listen, you do you. I don't care what you do. If not affecting me, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Because I'm in
Well,
my house doing my
That's
thing,
right.
and you in your house doing your thing.
because I was like, okay, when people make those comments like that type of gay, also there are just different classifications of being gay. There are different stages.
But but the weird thing, yeah, this is the crazy thing about that type of gay also is, see, people, I'm easier to digest than a conscious TV. You know what I'm saying? And we're both gay men. But
Right.
it's their comfort level. It's like, well, he's trying to be a woman. That's just who he is. That's who he is. Let him live his truth. But
Yes.
the flip side is, it's also unsettling for them if they don't know and they just so find out that you're gay and you look so straight. It's almost like they've been sleeping with the enemy.
Well, yeah,
Like, 'cause
especially
it's
when
like,
they're not
well, I never knew
uber
he was gay.
effeminate. I mean,
Oh
it's
my God, he gay?
right.
He play football, basketball. He goes hunting. He's gay.
Right. Right.
Rebel
I've
talking about
heard
he go
that.
hunting.
Yeah,
You know what
I've
I'm saying?
heard
Like
that.
all the
And
things that he works on cars. He's gay. We supposed to all be hairstylists, or the church
Right.
Or play
musician.
the organ in
Right.
church. Yeah.
That's
right.
what I said. The church musician. Yes.
Yes. Hey, Ness.
What's up, Ned?
Hey,
Hey, how are
man.
y'all? You guys.
What's going on, babe?
Happy Tuesday. Can you hear me?
Ness, you punk.
I hear you, mama.
Ness, you punk. I called you the other day, punk.
Okay, I saw it, but I didn't know if it was a mistake because by the time I picked up, you had hung up already. Okay, good. I'm gonna call you back. Then, boo. How are you guys?
We are doing amazing, baby. How are you? Now, Ness, now you set the stage for people coming online being two different people. Baby, Craig took YouTube by storm. He did. Now, what we got going on with this whole damn Jay Speaks character, baby, I can't.
That's why when Jay speaks, I
You know
said,
what?
well, Jay speaks, you're not gay, but your voice is gay.
But she slipped up today on Miss Olivia's and called herself a girl, a woman, a she. So I don't know
That's what I heard.
I
I
don't
heard
know.
that she's referred to herself as a woman.
She did today.
Baby, I won't forget that night that Craig had that camera mishap, baby. I said, it's a done deal. Jay Wilson latched on that like a damn pit bull.
Baby, you know what? No, let me tell you something. I done had a lot of slips as the whole Craig thing. The Craig literally was because Jay Wilson blocked me, and I still wanted to mess with him. So it was what it was. But it was a lot of fun. I wish I ain't had that slip up because it was so much fun fighting with you, Rebel.
Man, look at Rebel, stop looking at me. Rebel, stop on me.
We fell in love with Craig. We fell in love with Craig. Jay Wilson got extra subscribers because of Craig.
Baby, quiet as kept. There's some people pissed off that they found out Craig was a woman. That pissed them the hell off because they was there.
Hey, Rebel, you ain't lying. Rebel, you ain't lying. I got subscribers and all. You ain't lying, Rebel. You ain't lying. Okay. Can I ask you guys a question? Like, okay. So why I even wanted to come up was because I just wanted to discuss something. I was actually gonna go live and talk about it, but I was like, you know what? You people are like-minded. You guys are not stupid, so I can actually talk with y'all. So do you guys like this whole, I've been gone for like 6 months or whatever. And then I come back and it's like a lot of things are a little bit different. Shit has transpired or whatever. But it's like a part of me almost like kind of lose faith in the whole sector situation because personally, I feel like this whole show dynamic, and Rebel, I know you might be still a part, so you don't have to comment, but I'm just saying the whole show dynamic, I feel has like kind of changed the entire direction of the sector because it's like now it's like you just don't know. So it's like now coming back into it, it's like, do you just kind of just beef or like it's different to me? Is it just me or I don't know?
But you think
I will say this, because of it, because the YouTube climate changed drastically, and people were like, well, damn. So they begin to question everything that you say, everything that you do. Is this for the show? Why are they doing this? I don't believe that. And so when it comes down to that, and the subscribers, they are really hanging in limbo because they don't know which way to go, who to believe. They don't know if it's all for publicity or if it's genuine. They just don't know. And so when you have those questions that come up, yeah, people are like, you know what? Fuck that. It's all for the show. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe it.
But you
And
know,
they don't,
Bama,
they're not on board for it.
I'm keeping it real. I'm not divulging anything. But if it was today or tomorrow, your experience may be different than mine.
Right.
And I'm gonna say this. I think that there's nothing that's fabricated. People got if I'm not on the show 2, 3, 5 years from now, I saw real stuff happen.
Yeah, but I will agree with you on
Wait,
that.
hold on.
Real.
So Rebel, you're
Regardless
saying?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rebel. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. What were you gonna
just
ask?
so I could. Yeah, because I wanted to make sure I'm clear. So, like, when you say like your experience is different from mine and nothing is fabricated, this all along the lines of the experience doing the show and nothing on the show is fabricated.
No, nothing.
No.
Now, I'm gonna tell you something. Everything is organic. The reactions that you
Y'all
see
talking about on the show, though, right? You mean on the show?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing is
But
fabricated.
that's my point. That's my
But
point.
yeah,
You got
sorry, go ahead, Ness.
okay. Like what I'm saying is, you guys did that. You guys had that experience, right? But then when you're looking at the people who before the show, you guys were interacting with, whether it's beef or not, before the show, the people who did not go through that going forward, it's kind of strange. It makes it awkward to just be authentic with the beef because you don't know if I drag, for example, if I drag Rebel, so I drag Rebel, but is this clip going to be used? Is Rebel going to drag me back? Because like it makes it just changes the situation for the people who have actually not had that experience.
Right. I agree. You're right.
And I think that I witnessed subscribers getting pissed off when that whole Atlanta cast was there because subscribers feel, and that's why I say subscribers, sometimes y'all need to stay out of these content creators going at each other. Stop inserting yourself sometimes because they'll be getting along again because people were pissed because it seemed like people were getting along in Atlanta.
Yeah,
You notice
right.
subscribers got pissed off because if they rolled with a particular content creator, they like, wait, hold up. We've been going in on this person for you, and now y'all acting like y'all kumbaya all of a sudden.
Well, some of them be like, you know, I still don't like that bitch. I don't give a damn. Y'all can make up. I don't care. I still don't like that bitch.
I'm gonna just say this, Bama, for you as a person, if people, for future reference, just be careful of people that gravitate towards you for other reasons. And this is, if a person's genuine, accept them, no issue. But sometimes people have ulterior motives. And,
I agree.
you know, we live and we learn.
Right.
And this is not to any particular person, but I've noticed how some people, because sometimes all of a sudden they may like you, and it's not a genuine thing. We've witnessed this with Tree Dog. How people started all of a sudden showing their true colors and they were all sisters and this and that. And now you said, well, people really don't like her that much. I don't think, it's just to me.
I want to know what the piece is going to do. Where they going? Because, baby, Heat Wave and that damn Karen Cecil, baby, they are
back now, Bama.
Huh?
She back now. She back now.
What?
She went live today, Bama.
Girl, let me get over here and see. I don't think I'm subscribed
Wait,
to that.
under what name?
Under her page, Tracy is back or something like that. She went live. Oh, yes, ma'am, she did. And she drugged.
I'm gonna say this. Some people is thinking that maybe it's not as deep as they made it sound on the interview.
Are you talking about Toxic Diamond and Mona?
Right.
Yeah.
Some people are saying maybe it's just a copyright strike because all of her channels was connected to one IG account. Some people are saying maybe it's not as severe as they made it out to be. I don't know. I'm just saying people just gotta wait and see.
Yeah.
Baby, that whole interview was straight up bullshit. I am not impressed at all. I'm
Girl,
sorry.
Jay Wilson was hot mad, girl.
I'm
He
not
went
impressed
live.
at all. It was straight up
Oh, I didn't
bullshit from
see
the
it.
beginning. It was a whole bunch of regurgitated information. I mean,
People
Topsy,
was
whoever that lady is, she had her, her say or whatever, but there was nothing. The way it was promoted, I wasn't fed the way the menu was being served to me, baby. Because by the time I
There was a
sat
lot of
there and was
fluff.
listening, I was still hungry. By the time it was finished, I was still hungry and I was confused because there was
yeah.
nothing that I thought I would know I received. You understand what I'm saying? And that was
That's
all
it,
a
man.
ploy.
It was
I'm not
empty.
impressed.
It was an empty promotion.
It
There
was
was no
a bunch of
list. There was
fluffing.
no list. There was no. It was just if you see so and so reported. It was like she said, the same regurgitated shit that everybody been
Yep.
saying.
No,
That's
it's a
why I'm
bunch of
saying a lot of
fluffing and no
people
happy
believe
ending.
it's not as
Right.
severe
Nothing.
as they making it out to be. But
Wow.
you know,
But I do know they said that they were supporting her new page. They were reporting her new pages as well.
yeah, they
But
put it
Bama,
out
you
there.
would
If you
have to
ever,
believe, but Bama, that means you would actually have to believe the initial narrative. That you actually believe that Mona and them have a task force and they're actively fighting crime on YouTube. For you to say that means you believe that, and I don't even believe that. I don't.
Cause I'm looking at it like, okay, so you mean ban? So and then everybody was like, well, what y'all think Teresa doing right now? What y'all think she doing? I said she was shadow boxing. I said she was over there fucking that L up right now because she couldn't go live. Then somebody had said, okay, well, she created 2 other pages. Okay. And did she come on and when she did the live, was she explaining what happened?
well, I was seeing that in Miss Olivia's chat. Everybody was writing in Miss Olivia's chat. She's live now. She's live now.
But what is gonna happen?
Baby, let me tell you, her live, she was extremely vague because you're right, Bama girl. She was probably punching the air, having a complete meltdown the day that she realized she lost that channel. I believe that 100%. So she was
This
trying to
was
play
her
it
bread and
smooth and
butter.
cool. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we know that she was going crazy, but at the same time, it would disgust me. It's the whole I'm trying to claim it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? This lady has been
And I
doing.
bet she was
I was on
probably
your
pulling out the
channel when
little
she
hair
posted
that
on
she had
something.
left out of her head.
Huh?
Because she was, I bet she was pulling the little straggly strands of hair that she had left up there
Rebel, them
out.
has been gone, Rebel. Them
Well,
has
they
been gone.
said
You
she
giving her
ain't
too much
got no
credit, Rebel.
edges.
You giving her
Maybe
too much
straight up
credit. Them
cradle.
has
She
been
got
gone.
adult cradle cap. But I mean,
She said a dark crater cap.
adult cradle cap. Yeah.
Child, that's just like adult thrash.
But y'all, but
Oh,
that's
Rebel,
the
you ain't
thing.
nothing nice.
The thing is, y'all, this is the thing. When you base your whole, you got to have a contingency plan.
Yes.
YouTube is not something that you listen. If you're blessed enough to get the coins to pay all your bills and stuff, YouTube to me is a hobby. It's something I do for fun. It's nothing that you you don't go get you a brand new car or a house and you be like, well, I'm gonna because you it's up and down.
Right. YouTube is fickle. Nothing is in stone.
Yeah, I mean that girl, that big old, I mean half-ton Bree went over there and got a whole Mercedes SUV, and I'm like, girl, you might as well should have got you like a U-Haul or something to travel
That
around
big
in,
bitch,
but
I
you went
can't
and got a
believe that shit,
Mercedes.
Rebel.
Gravel.
Where is the picture of her inside of the car? Where is the picture of stuff inside of the car? I didn't see that.
She had to stop driving her car. She couldn't fit in her car.
Of course, they have to build the car around her. She's too big. I cannot believe that she actually has
No,
a
they just
Benz.
put
I
on the
refuse
back
to.
of a Ford 250 truck in the back of the truck and transport her around. You know how
Okay.
you load high stuff when you go to the rodeo, they like just put her in the
Okay.
whole a trailer in the back and pull her along like you moving some lumber.
Baby.
Child.
Okay. Hey, back girl.
Wow, it's just I don't understand it, but we'll see.
But the thing is, it's fun. Come on here, look. have a good time, laugh. We can joke, we can laugh at each other like you pick with your brothers and sisters. It
Right.
doesn't have to be this nastiness and the doxing and the you
It
put
get too personal. It ain't gotta get too personal.
right.
But see, they don't understand how keeping everything, what it means to keep everything surface level. No, they try to go as far as they can below the belt.
But I think a lot of times that's a lot of people that were probably bullied when they were children, or they were. Sometimes people get on YouTube and they find this newfound. Uh, they become like a celebrity in a certain sense. They're getting
Mm,
attention that they may have never have gotten out there in the world, and
mm.
some people maybe the mother took the breast away too soon and they didn't finish breastfeeding them, or they were never loved or never held enough. There are some hurt people over here in this sector, and it's manifested in them doing doxing and other stuff.
Anything for attention.
Yeah.
That's
Well, don't you think Tracy has made an example now? Like, I feel like it's gonna lighten up a little bit, because what happened with Tracy, I feel like even in her life, she was saying how she was gonna tone it down, and I think other people are gonna do the same, because starting over ain't easy.
Starting
right.
over isn't easy, and I agree, because see, just like I said yesterday, it only takes one person to start a whole movement.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we are now. So if you come on here, made 11 videos about somebody, which constitute harassment, just know you might be next.
But Obama, the thing is, it's like
No.
all our history on here, a lot of things that all of us done, they may say was harassment.
Yeah,
Some of
but
that,
not in this like
it's keeping it
obsession.
real, because they could say what if somebody pulled up a video of me and I'm talking about Brianna rolling her in flour to find the wet spot? They may say that was harassment, but she said stuff about me that warranted me coming back at her, because I'm usually sweet and innocent.
I don't know about that, but okay, I'll go with it if you say it.
And I think that people, we should be able to listen. Don't keep coming at a person. Somebody say things, but we got anything that we bring on here can be used against us.
Right, you're right, you're right.
Anything, whatever we do. If they see, hell, they can see me at a drugstore. They may be saying he was getting something for STD. He got an STD. They could say anything. It's like they run with stuff.
Well,
They'll be like,
and you know
Rebel
what? You're
sleeping with
right.
another married man. Rebel got that girl husband. Rebel in the backseat of the car. Rebel that slept. They always say that stuff about me anyway. 90,
But the thing about Tracy,
only about
Tracy
98%
had
of that stuff is true.
But damn,
Like, the
Rebel,
thing
really?
about
That
Tracy is she had like a lot of people flagging her. Like, hers numbers, I'm pretty sure, was more than anybody else as far as people like flagging her and shit
Yeah.
over different lives. You know what I'm saying? So with her,
yeah,
extreme, I'm sure.
because they had already said when she came out with the new channels, they were flagging her ass down to the ground.
Mm-hmm. That's what they said.
Baby.
And the girl said, if anybody noticed she got a new channel up, let them know so they can flag it.
Yeah,
But
that's
the
what
thing
was
is,
saying. And y'all know what?
That's what they said.
I will say this. I'm gonna say shout out to Tracy with the T, girl. My dinner tonight is on you. I'm going to Subway and get me a foot long, honey. I'm gonna dedicate it to you.
and that's gonna be the only foot long that she would probably ever be getting.
I
Period.
bet you her ass won't be eating fresh no more.
Well, a foot long is that's what Brianna call a bite-sized snack. But I think a lot of times these people get on here and they just Tracy, people's children. When you say children and adult content, that right there makes me anybody that get on here talking about children across the board. I can't roll with you. I don't want to sit on a panel with you. I'm not cool with that at all.
Yeah, because see what happens is they will say, okay, well, damn, you must agree with it. You sitting up there with her.
Look at Melissa.
Like you said, Bama, they was fighting below the belt. She was fighting below the belt. She was fighting below the belt.
But that's because she couldn't win. So she had to resort to those measures.
And when y'all and Brianna, when they say below the belt, a belt is something that people put around their waist, something that you've never been able to do.
She don't know
But
nothing about that, Rebel. She don't know what that means.
that's the only person that use a 5-men tent as a bikini. But
I
Oh,
ain't
they
Hell
did
no.
say,
big bitch
they
so
said
sedity.
Brianna be
That
having
big
guys.
bitch is so sedity. She don't give a. Her shit definitely doesn't stink on YouTube. I've never seen
who's
nothing
that?
like this in my life. Brianna, never seen nothing like this in my life.
But to just
Somebody
outright
that
lie,
fat, child.
yeah, that's the only
And,
person
and,
that
and
put on
then
clothes and the
comfortable.
clothes get stretch marks.
Well, then my thing is, I'm comfortable with my weight. You is a fucking lie.
Lies.
I know you
You
lying
ain't
to me.
comfortable with that. Let me tell you something. I might not have been as big as Brianna, but I used to be a big girl. And that girl crying herself to sleep every night.
Let me
Trust
tell
and
you,
believe.
I've dated a couple of big
That ain't
guys,
nothing but a show. Because
big
she can't
country.
be happy with herself.
Let me tell you,
She
this
can't.
Rebel, stop
this
lying.
no. Let me tell y'all, this chubby guy, he was a big guy. He would have been considered a little overweight, but when he put my hand on that piece, and I was like, he ain't that fat. You know, he cute.
You so stupid.
Rebel, you is too much.
I'm like, he looked like Shamar Moore if he's sitting down in a car and the window kind of rolls down. I'm like,
I know you lying.
maybe when I felt that piece, I was like, but that's a lot of work, girl, because you got to spread your legs too wide, and if they roll over when you're in the bed, you crushed against the side of the mattress. No, I think that
And they say she young though.
she said, Tamika, this woman said she could see her snooch from the back. And
You know
then
you lying.
she did say she could see it. Baby, you couldn't see
No,
that.
she's lying.
Yeah, you could. I
Right.
told you, baby, Dick Tracy couldn't find that snooch. I think that
Mm.
she said, baby, Inspector Gadget, Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Van, baby, none of them can find that snooch. But
Oh my goodness.
and she was like, and she was talking about how big Sir King, Brianna, Sir King is a big man, but he's still only like 1/3 your size. And when she said up there, said, but I can locate my stuff. Who says I can? Where does locate come in at when you looking for
Right.
something
You
on your?
gotta locate. Right.
So you mean to tell me the army got to send a damn drone for you to find your snooch? What the hell?
Right.
Mm.
See, look, it's the location for me.
Yeah, the location.
Just
I
because you have a
Ain't that
roundabout
what they say?
idea of where it should be.
Location.
Well,
I
that's
know
what
it's
it
in
tells
this
me.
vicinity. It's in this vicinity.
Right.
I gotta pull up Google Maps to find my snooch. What the hell?
Right.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Wait,
No.
Rebel, what you mean it's the location? I missed it. What you mean?
No, it was the location when she talk about she knows the location. Girl, hold on. Because your snooch ain't gonna be but in one area.
So you got.
Okay.
So you
You
basically
got
got
to
to get
send out a
somebody.
search team to find it.
Girl, you got to
Yeah.
get somebody like I'm reading. I'm a blind person with braille to find your snooch. What the hell?
Oh.
No. I know it's hidden in a little pocket somewhere up in here. I can find it. I'm gonna keep looking, y'all. What the? Who says that?
Nobody. Nobody.
No, you know it's Sarkonas. Ain't no bed. She just lay on some straw. She ain't getting in no bed.
Sarcoma is funny as hell.
Just
Okay, that's
pull
all
some bales of
funny
hay out and just lay on
You
top
know
of it.
Sarkonas always be giving the girls the business.
Sarcoma is funny as hell.
She be letting the girls have it, honey. From the
Yes.
chat, be reading down.
And it's a dry humor. It's not like she ain't got to
Yes.
cuss. She be talking her shit with a dry humor. I love it. It's funny as hell.
Yes.
And I'd be like, ooh, that's a little mean, little funny little thing right there.
Who?
Sarkonas. It'd be
Baby,
funny.
You
It'd be
listen.
funny because how dry her humor is. Everybody can't get that type of humor.
Right.
No, I catch it every single time because that's what she do. You could just look for her to be throwing some shade and to be reading the girls down. Always.
But it's the whole thing of, just when I saw when VS had posted that woman's or whoever posted her mother in that cat, I was like, What type of mindset are you in that you think that that's cool to do?
Evil.
That's
But then, look at how Tree responded to it though. So that let me know she didn't give a damn. You baby, you do whatever you want to do. I don't care.
Yeah, Chopper was the one who I heard Tracy say did that though. That's who
Oh.
heard she said.
Child Tracy be there with even with the whole crying and stuff. Only time she cried, she got some damn onions on her Subway sandwich. She ain't crying no other time. She don't cry. That was fake. And then she cut the tear when she started crying and she had the camera off.
Baby, that's like New York. I love New York. Tiffany Pollard, baby, she was crying on the inside.
Okay. Right. But I think that the whole thing of people do need to dox. If you're doxing other people and they dox you back, you get what you deserve because you shouldn't have been doxing them in the first place.
Yeah.
Now, under those conditions, if you're posting someone's dead mother and they can turn around and post one of your family members, I think that's what you get because you shouldn't have doxed them in the first place. But if you're just out there doxing people just because they read you, I can't roll with that.
Well, that's what Tree Dog been giving though. That's when she's losing, she go to dox.
That's real talk.
That's an unfair fight.
Right.
Because see, at that point, she don't have nothing else to say aside from cussing and all that. Girl, hold on, and then a lot of times you can't even line the cuss words up right.
Right, she can't line them up right. But the thing is, you're sitting on here. It's like when people, that whole fakeness to me, it just gives me Paula Deen tea. Because she'd be like, my baby. And she'd be like, I love my baby. My babies love my Reese's Pieces love me. All my babies love. And then, because at one time, Rico was like the fruit of your apple of your eye, and he was the sweetest thing. And that's my baby. I just love Rico. But now you wishing death upon him. If anyone doesn't see that, see how fake that is, that she can turn it on and off like that. She's
she did Joyce the same way. Anybody that she's turned on, she do them the exact same way. That's her playbook.
Right. Like all of a sudden she doesn't really know you. I really never talked to you. I didn't know you like that. We weren't friends like that. Yeah, we had a YouTube ship, sure, but I didn't know you like that. We never really talked like that. Like,
and then she's calling you her baby.
Yeah, you're my baby. I just love my pieces. It's 300 in here, y'all. Y'all can all cash up me $1.
Yeah, that's just like over there on Bless. Jay Wilson talking about Heat Wave was over there crying. Crying. He's talking about Bless, talking about you sure tore up about that. Hold on, there's 300 people in this chat. Can y'all go ahead on? She didn't give a damn about Heat Wave over there crying behind Teresa and no goddamn pieces, baby. Her channel's been gone. Didn't give a damn.
Heat Wave needed to be
but one thing about it is hard trying to start from scratch.
Yeah.
Getting the monetization back and all this other thing. Because guess what? From now on, you are on people's radar, and I don't care what you saying when you come on and go live. You could be swinging, he's sweet. You could be singing, he's sweet. I know, and they gonna tag your ass. So, baby,
yeah, they said, but you notice lately a lot of people been getting monetized. A lot of people been getting their channels snapped. YouTube ain't playing no more.
That's why
it only takes one person to fuck up for everybody.
Yeah,
that's why I tell everybody, baby, get you a sugar daddy that's got one foot in the grave and the other on the banana peel, because you don't baby. Somebody that all they want you to do is rub their feet and they'll go to sleep. Give them some warm milk and they fall out. But
they don't want nothing else.
They don't want nothing else.
Got that right, Rebel. My grandma had a saying: I'd rather be an old man's wife than a young man's fool. Any day.
I know that's right. Okay.
And I will say this:
any day.
When I lived in Pensacola, my best friend at the time, we were working for an agency, and she would go and sit with this older man.
Sugar babies?
Baby, let me tell you, she was going to sit with this man, yada yada yada, drive him around. She was calling him daddy and everything. Guess what? When the man died, he left her that goddamn house, them cars, that money. Baby, when she got in, she got all the way in.
Hey, but let me tell you something. I dealt with an older gentleman before, and this was recently. Sometimes older guys are set in their ways, and I like to do, I'm active and I like going and doing things, bicycling, just everything. If you want to sit up and watch Golden Girls, I can't be with you. It's that stage now. If you real old, I may date you if you don't got, your sunrise is right around the corner. I may date you then. But I'm not, 60 years old, a 60-year-old man, that's like a man that's like 40 years older than me.
Oh, really? Rebel.
40 years older than you, Rebel?
Damn, Rebel,
Q
really?
Robinson, could you block
Rebel,
Bama?
If you don't mind me
Mr. Debonair, could
asking,
you put her in timeout?
if you don't mind me asking, and I know they say you should never ask a woman her age, but how old
I
are
always
you?
put out on the first date. Oh, what you was gonna ask me?
I said, how old are you? What is your
I'm
age
27
range?
to 35.
Oh, okay.
See, it
Oh,
depends.
yeah.
Tamika. Hold on.
Bama,
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Bama.
Huh? Oh, I'm supposed to be in timeout. Excuse me.
You know what? You know what, Melissa Scott, really, Melissa Scott.
Rebel said, you gotta catch it. Rebel said
But Tamika, I'm jailbait, basically.
He said he was 27 to 35.
Girl.
No, Rebel, what are you gonna do for your 21st
Said
birthday,
17
Rebel?
and 35.
I don't know because I'm already underage drinking, so I think that I don't know. Maybe
You're
go
gonna be
like
21 though. You're gonna be able to have your first drink, a margarita, Long Island.
I'm gonna stop, y'all. I'm 27, really, but
This that bullshit I be talking about.
but Melissa Scott, you know what, y'all? Melissa Scott is she harassing me. Y'all gonna sit up there and allow that bam on your platform?
What happened? I didn't see
You know
it.
what?
I didn't see it.
Auntie Danielle, you too. But listen,
I didn't see it.
Because let me tell y'all, with us as gay men, we're like how women are in Hollywood. We get to a certain age and we don't go past that. We just do like a special day. Don't put no damn candles on my birthday cake. Just get one candle and that's gonna be it.
You know what?
What?
Everybody
Like
lying.
a star or something on the front of it. Like a sun or a star, or some type of strawberry or something.
Everybody lying.
Hmm.
I did hear James Caldwell say that being gay is about being young and beautiful and free. Young and beautiful.
Fuck that fat raisinette head ass nigga. Ain't nobody worried about no James Caldwell with his lame ass, fat ass. Ain't nobody worried about no fat raisinette head ass James Caldwell. Child, please.
Let me
We
tell you,
ain't part of that cult.
in the gay community, it's more emphasis. Me and my friends would have these conversations. Body trumps face. Now, if you're a gay person that don't have face or body, and then you living on somebody, or you're destitute, you're fighting a losing battle. Now, I've dealt with guys that look like goblins in the face, but they had fine bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And so body trumps face. Rebel, you can't even look at them in the face. You're like, damn, nigga, for real?
Well, I'm trying to look at that piece. I ain't worried about that face.
Okay, tell that nigga, don't talk.
Don't come around me when I'm with my
words.
friends at the club. Just say what's up like from a distance. But
Right. Don't open your mouth.
But you know what? I'm gonna be honest, y'all, and for those that's in the bushes, I've done a sympathy screw before. I've done a sympathy screw. It wasn't nothing on TV, and I was like, well, what the hell? I can give him a chance. And I kept it up for a while. And Tamika, you may look at me and you may like, but he looks so sweet. I don't even see him doing something like that. And I'm just saying this
Tamika,
because,
I know you don't see Rebel like that way.
anyways, but
I do. I think Rebel is Just as sweet as apple pie.
Thank you.
Well,
See,
he
that's
is.
what I'm talking about right there.
Cause
When I
no,
see
no, no,
when I
no.
see Rebel, I see straight up sex,
Yes,
Playboy,
You
all
know
pussy,
that
what?
ass,
dick
You
You
know
know what?
what?
apple
I'm
apple
gonna say
dick
cherry
men
this.
on
out here.
top, bitch,
Yeah,
dildos.
Right,
That's what I see when I see Rebel.
right.
you
You look
know
at
what?
Rebel, you could tell he didn't have a hard time
Sex.
in that department of
Let me tell you,
finding
Tamika.
someone.
But
Tamika,
Tamika, let me tell you, Rebel is if y'all haven't had the opportunity to see Lil Nas X's video,
here we
Montero,
go. Here we
when
go.
he got up
Yes,
there and
I have.
start giving that damn devil that lap dance, he said, "Fuck it, let's ride." That's Rebel.
Listen,
Oh,
you know what? I love
oh.
that analogy right there.
But Rebel, he looks. You would, if you was just to look at him, you would think he was innocent. He was quiet. You
No,
know.
ma'am. No, ma'am.
No,
No,
he
ma'am.
But,
Looking at
Tamika,
Rebel
are
right
we
now,
looking at the
I
same
see
person?
but
straight
when I
sex
look at
monster.
his physique, he's
Rebel
very
is a
fit.
nasty son of a gun. I know that
You
much.
could,
Rebel is a freak. Rebel can suck a mean one. Rebel can make
Oh,
it twerk. He can drop it like it's hot. I know
oh
this.
yes,
Look at them lips. Look at
Yes,
that
and
bottom lip
he,
protruding.
you know what?
You see his bottom lip
he,
protruding?
Mm-mm,
That's plenty of skill and
mm-mm.
talent right there
Uh-uh.
on that bottom lip.
yes,
Oh,
yes. That's cuffing
I
action
see
right
you, damn it, Candy Cane. I see you
I
and
will tell you what a
Melissa and
man
all of
told me,
y'all.
and maybe it does apply to men as well. He
there.
told me
Oh, here
about
come his
my lip,
wife. Here come his wife up here. Look.
said about his lip.
Here come the old ball and
Man.
chain.
So I hate Rebel, but
Q, can you please
you
do
look
something with your
good. You would
Thank
leave
you, Tamika.
somebody, and you would definitely have somebody having sweet dreams and lovely nightmares. That's for sure.
Yeah, my exes say I'm a bit from the lower level of hell, but
Oh yeah.
of course I had accidentally messed with one of his cousins and he found out. But the thing is, he pushed me to
Accidentally.
do it.
And you
Girl,
say
we had too many
accidentally.
margaritas. That's the thing. I had the margaritas and them shots and stuff, and then accidents happen.
Hell
And
no,
you
because you
slipped
don't
and
even drink
fell
like that,
on.
number
You
one.
slipped and fell on the dick.
Girl,
No, it
Rebel don't
wasn't.
drink
Oh,
like that.
listen. Now,
Rebel does not drink like that.
now, you know what? Listen, I was just at that time. I was going through something. I was going through it. My grandmother said the way to get over one man is to get under another one.
Yes.
That's it. Yes,
But
yes,
Rebel, the thing
yes.
about that is, you always get a dudes their walking papers. They don't give you walking papers. You give it to them. So it's hard for me to believe that you were trying to get over some damn body.
Let me
I ain't
tell
going.
y'all, you know what? I had to get out of that because my mindset with guys is like I'm like a cat, and I'll play with a toy and then I'll get bored with it, and that's not a good thing.
Mm-mm.
Because I'm like I like my personal space, and if a man starts becoming too clingy and needy, it's like a turn off to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
Well,
was
yeah.
calling you, was that I mean you ain't called me today. I was at work. I said good morning. I'm not gonna call you 4 and 5 times while I'm at work. No.
Text you all throughout the day. Oh, I was
Yeah.
just thinking about you.
Listen, because I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
I don't like that too.
I dated a pastor before, and
Mm-mm.
yeah, I did. I dated a pastor. He
Oh,
was crazy as cat pee, as Jay Wilson would say, and
oh.
cute, nice body, but he was so possessive, and he was very I said like, hey, I'm gonna run some errands with my friend. Where are y'all going? We running errands. We going to stores. I'm not gonna say I'm at Target. Okay, now I'm going to Walmart. Oh, I'm leaving there. I'm going to no.
Okay, well, let me
Right.
do this, Rebel. I'm glad you say he was a pastor. So let me ask y'all, let me ask you this. And y'all, please forgive me. Rebel,
Hmm.
when he would get ready to climax, did he say, "Ooh, Lord, I thank you"? Was
Let me
he
tell you,
thanking and praising God?
he was very emotional, like very like I could go somewhere. Like he the kind of person you couldn't go sit on the toilet. He'll come in there wanting to talk to like that. Just give me
Oh,
some space.
oh,
And
okay. Oh,
and
he was
y'all,
trying to come.
he had an ex, y'all, that was stalking us. This man was climbing the balcony trying to listen at the window when we would be in the house. The police had to get involved because this guy came there, he was high on drugs. I could have went to jail because I busted him upside the head with a damn pedestal. You know those pedestals you put plants on, like the ceramic ones?
Mm.
I busted upside his head. The man was bleeding and everything, and the neighbor came out and she was like, "Oh my God! Oh my God!" Karen. She came out and she
Okay.
was, and Lord, she was sweet. Let me say, the woman was sweet, but she was terrified. And this guy was high. And I broke up with the guy, the pastor, because I said, listen, you and this guy were together for 15 years. He's still coming into your life. You're entertaining him or something because you should have been shut that down. I'm not going to jail because y'all still have some type of craziness going on.
Right.
And then not only that, every time he jumped his ass up trying to listen and ear hustle with his ear to the door, I'd have been being extra. We didn't even have to be doing anything. Oh
But
yes, Daddy. Yes.
but no,
Ow.
I didn't. But Bama,
Mhm.
we didn't know it until the neighbor. White people were very observant and very
Oh
vigilant.
yes. Oh yes, they are.
So she said, there was a guy, she told him, she said, there was a guy on the balcony. I thought it was you, but I looked again, because sometimes they think we all look alike. But she was like, and he was like, no, that wasn't me. So we go on the patio and we saw his imprint, like of his ear against the door. Like you
Wow.
could see he had pushed his face against the thing to listen.
Mm-mm.
Just that crazy. And this
See, y'all
man was
could
like
have been
40.
laying up in there asleep, and he came in there and then just did
This is
both of
on the,
y'all
but
in.
no, this is the second floor, y'all. He had to really scale that damn building like Spider-Man to get up there.
Melissa, who got J Speed, babe? Melissa say they got J Speed. Who?
Ooh.
Jay Speaks been on the computer all day. He did about a 7-hour live over there with Miss Olivia and Spiller Boy.
What?
What this guy? They got a motive. I wonder what is his end game with this.
But they had already said he been doing a whole YouTube tour, twirling around YouTube and carrying on, sashaying from chat to chat.
He said he
Bama.
was here for 2 days. In 2 days, he did a whole world tour.
But that man, you know what?
Hey,
Jay
babe.
Speaks, Jay Speaks has been around longer than what he's letting on because
Yeah.
he sat right up there and he was talking about stuff that happened with VS and stuff that happened a couple of years. How do you know all this and then you're going to sit up and tell one content creator that you
Mhm.
had only been on here for 2 weeks?
Lying.
He knew
Lying.
people.
And
He
if
knew
you
about
only been
people that
on for
was
2 weeks, how do you know who the key players are?
Okay.
Who you've already picking, you've already chosen a side. If you only been on for 2 weeks, baby, you still feeling your way through. You don't know who you're going to gravitate to. 2 weeks? Hell no,
um,
not down on YouTube.
Bama, y'all, listen, I have to, I started this garden here at the house. I supposed to be outside pulling up some weeds and some other stuff. Girl, my garden is coming up beautifully. Uh,
What are you
I,
growing?
I'm
I,
about to be honest.
I planted some watermelon, cantaloupe, strawberries, and sunflowers.
Oh.
So I, everything is growing. I have to go out there and water it before it gets dark because
Well, you
it's.
go ahead because I'm about to go to Subway. Thank you, Tracy. I'm about to go to Subway and get me a sub.
And I'm going in Tracy, in your honor, I'm gonna have me some Spanish rice tonight.
Yeah, Rob, I want to ask you a question. I don't know if I think I shared this with you in your chat yesterday. I'm growing
I'm not a virgin.
Nigga.
What were you gonna ask me?
well, neither am I for that
Hello,
matter.
Tamika. I'm gonna
Um,
drop down. You guys have a blessed night. Peace with
Okay,
y'all.
mama.
Bye.
you
Okay,
too,
Ness.
All right.
I have my tomatoes. Actually, I got two different kind of tomatoes. I got the beef steak and then I got the cherry tomatoes. I have green peppers and I have cucumbers for the first time. Um, but I want to do watermelon, but I'm in PA. Do you think I can get a good growth out of it here?
Because I think with this time period that we have, the maturation rate, they may not be bigger. They'll probably be like the size of cucumbers when the winter comes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Like you would have had to start those, and y'all, you're in Philadelphia,
Mm-hmm.
Tamika.
Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I've been there. One of my best friends lives there. Baby, they will throw a boot or they will ticket your car so damn quick there.
Oh, yes, they will. In PA, they don't play.
Baby, we was walking away from the car. We was like a half a block away and they were pulling up already to put something on the car.
I'm surprised they wasn't pulling up on you as you was getting out of your car, because I done
But
seen that too.
But you know what, y'all? The whole gardening to me is so relaxing. It's very
Mhm.
relaxing. It's something that you reap the benefits from growing your own stuff. And how is how are your vegetables looking right now?
Well, my tomatoes, I'm seeing a couple little flowers on them. I can't really tell from my cucumbers. I never grew those before. Um, and my peppers are they're growing up. We haven't had a cold yet since I put them in the ground. So,
Okay. Yeah, but the cucumbers, see, that's something that you'll be able to get the cucumbers because watermelon is going to take a longer time to reach, maturity to take them off.
okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get into that, growing more of my own food, my vegetables, just to eat healthy and know what I'm eating.
Yeah, that's
Because
definitely.
of the pesticides and stuff and the things that they put in the soil, it's just, we don't even have a clue sometimes.
I was trying to eat healthy and eating all, organic and green stuff, and I was like a borderline vegetarian. And I messed up and went to my family house, and they had them pork chops and that hog sitting on that barbecue pit, and I ate everything from the damn rooter to the tutor.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, Bam, I'm finna get off here and go run out here before it gets dark, cause I don't want nobody to rape me. Um,
I don't want them to do that either.
I don't want them to do that either,
And I'm
Rebel.
about to go to Subway.
well, I know Bama is never.
Yeah,
I call
good.
Bama CB. She's a
Thanks,
super blocker.
Dana.
Um,
Baby,
yeah, yeah, that part.
you all
Nice
have a
meeting you,
blessed
Good
night.
night.
Tamika.
Good night.
Thank
All
you
right.
so much for coming
All
up,
right,
Rebel.
I
I
really enjoy
holler.
myself
Bye,
on the
y'all.
panel.
Y'all be
Good
safe.
night.